Welcome back to another
Professional.
Welcome back to another Real Talk Reaction. This right here is for The Office, Season 4, Episode number 7. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Okay? You know why we do it. It's helping out the algorithm, people. So come on and do it. Thanks.
Alright, a couple comments from the last episode, starting with E, who says, first of all, this was such a great episode and reaction. I agree with the two of you. I would totally want to join the Finer Things Club, and I also like the smell of microwave popcorn, but I always make sure to clean my workplace microwave after I use it because I hated cleaning it up for others. So maybe that's why I like the smell of my microwave popcorn. I love popcorn. It's one of my favorite snacks of all time.
It's a good smell. You got the butter in there.
Oh, it's so yummy.
Well.
Secondly, though, I wanted to thank you for working so hard on these reactions that appeal to everyone. So many people have preferences different than I do, but you guys always put your full energy into these reactions. Thanks, E.
Hey,
we really do try.
Hey, look. That is a really good comment right there.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I like that. That brightened my day.
When I'm having a bad day or I feel like someone has screwed me over, your reactions always help me feel better. I love that there's the whole drive to have access to you. Thanks, E. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I just want to say that in hard times I turn to your reviews and they always cheer me up. Love your guys' energy, and I just want to say thank you for your dedication to the reactions and reaction schedule. You are appreciated.
Wow.
Man, E. Pulling out all the appreciation cards.
Hey, now we are encouraged to keep doing what we do, baby. That was a good
comment.
Yes,
Thank you.
I can sleep better tonight.
Yes, really appreciate it.
Well.
Alright, executive producer JoJo says, to be fair to Jim, I think he only ended up going because he didn't trust Michael to stop Dwight from throwing Molotov cocktails into the Utica office. I do like the Finer Things Club. CM says, you missed Jim's line explaining why he goes with them to Utica. He said, so the deal is they don't blow anything up and I wear a costume. Because we were like, why did he go?
Yeah.
I think there's more comments. Yeah. And then we have Monica, who says, also, let's not forget Karen and Stanley approached her for the job. It wasn't Karen looking to get back to the Scranton office because of Jim. And the last comment is Varys, who says, this is a pretty fun episode, and the scenes with Michael, Dwight, and Jim in the car are always hilarious. There was actually a scene showing Michael and Dwight wedged between a railing and the copier as Jim, Karen, Rolando, and a security guard watch them. The guard describes how Dwight sprayed him in the eye, although they opted to remove the scene as just the sounds of Michael and Dwight struggling seemed funny. Yeah, over the walkie-talkies. There is one amusing detail I noticed, which is that Karen has a picture of Bill and Hillary Clinton on the bookshelf in her office, visible when she talks to Jim. In Rashida Jones' next show, Parks and Rec, Leslie Knope also has a picture of Hillary Clinton in her office. Now, Parks wasn't out yet, but it felt like a connection almost. Okay. Looking forward to the next one. I love stuff like that too, Varys. I'm always trying to figuring out how actors went from one movie to the next, like as if it's like
like there's one continuous universe.
one continuing universe. So I appreciate things like that too. All right, let's jump into The Office episode 7.
Yes, it is.
Episode 7 right now.
I really didn't think I was gonna have a good time, but I did. I totally did.
I love camping. Anything can happen.
Oh, it wasn't camping. It was more of a wilderness retreat.
Morning.
Ryan invited some of the branch managers and Toby into the woods for a get-to-know-you weekend. Michael wasn't invited.
Oh my god.
Apparently they already knew everything they needed to know about him.
Did you sleep in cabins?
Under the stars. It was really beautiful. You should come.
Bob and I took rock climbing lessons once.
Michael wasn't invited on Ryan's camping trip. Toby went, but Michael didn't go. He wasn't invited.
She just keeps repeating
Me, Dan from Buffalo, Mark Chisholm, Jack from Albany, and Ryan, obviously. We had so many s'mores, I finally had to say, no more s'mores. No more s'mores.
He's over there hating his life. He's hating it.
Ryan invited me to go on his wilderness adventure retreat. It was this amazing, beautiful...
Hey, nobody cares.
Hey!
Nobody cares.
Toby.
I need that room at some point, so just wrap it up.
Michael wasn't invited.
That's all they're going to keep saying. Michael wasn't invited.
Hypothetically, if I were to ask you to go camping,
There we go.
and you know what hypothetical means, not real.
Yeah.
So if I were to hypothetically ask you to go camping with me, would you go?
Absolutely, yes.
When Michael plays the hypothetical game, I always say yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to go today?
And I am always busy.
Oh, can't go today because I'm donating blood.
How often can you actually donate blood?
All the time.
Is there a limit?
Your body only has a certain amount.
Well, is that it? Or
Yeah, just this whole
Your
Toby
body only has a
camping
certain
thing,
amount, baby. It never
seems
makes
a
it
little lame.
more.
Once you're out, you're
Also-
out.
That's it.
A bunch of guys in a tent making s'mores.
what's
Hello,
that?
and
What's that?
Here's the thing. That's not how you go camping. I think you go camping by yourself in the
Right.
wilderness. It's not with a group of guys frolicking around in tents. It's one guy or two guys if your plans change.
Okay.
Get your
I
plan
want to do it
changed.
myself. You know, I want to go and find out something about myself. I want to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
All the cliques and the
Ugh.
office politics, fluorescent lights and the asbestos.
I thought we had that looked at.
I'm sick of it, Jim. I'm sick of this place. When Jan and I had satellite, we used to watch a reality show called Familiarity with My Surroundings. Now this way, I can't retrace my steps. I don't know what streets we've been. Ow!
We gotta
What are you
knock
doing?
out.
It would be better if you were unconscious.
No! God!
Here,
Stop!
here.
Stop it! Stop
Here,
it!
let me knock you
Do
out.
this right or not?
Please allow me to have one cathartic experience in my life.
Jim, we need to order a cake for Creed's birthday.
Oh, wasn't it just someone's birthday?
Yes, Kelly's was last week, remember?
I do remember, yeah.
It's birthday month. Creed's is today, Oscar's is week after next, Meredith's is at the end of the month. Michael usually goes with red and white
You know what?
streamers for...
I have an idea. Why don't we just do one big shared party?
What?
There are 13
What?
people working in this office.
Why
So
we gotta do a cake
13
every
times a
week?
year, Michael gets a cake.
You're shaking things up a bit, huh?
It's a pretty good idea, don't you think?
Do you think it's a good idea?
No,
No.
I think it's a great idea.
We're here.
That's what makes him different from Michael.
Gwen will take my blindfold off when we are deep in the forest. Just the two of us from this point out.
Here we go. Just the two of us. Here we go into the wild, to the mighty forest. Can you smell the trees and the nature? Keep going, you're fine. Just some bushes and some thickets. I will let harm befall him. I will even let him die. But I will never let him lose his dignity.
There we go. Much better. Now
I will let him die.
I brought with me can be used. My sport coat here
Don't cut that.
can be
You don't need
fashioned into a backpack of sorts. I'm going to wear what was once
You're gonna want those pants
One
when
of
it
my
gets
pant
nighttime,
legs.
you
it as a
idiot.
hat.
See, this is a beautiful piece of material. This can be used for all sorts of things. Some sort of kerchief,
You
To
just
keep
do fashion shit. You
neck
know?
nice and comfortable.
Yeah, you only gotta get that, bitch.
Me like you the ice cream cake. Okay? But you will.
Not your birthday.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, if you want to make people happy,
Then I had thought, so I have fashioned my hat back into my
I
pants.
Put the
told you,
legs
babe. I
back.
fucking told you.
Several hours in, it's time for me to find some nourishment. Now, these woods are full of creatures that can sustain human life.
Oh, you got
Things
another
like,
54 minutes.
I don't know what the
yeah,
timer is doing.
squirrels, a
Maybe
nice
just some
juicy
extra
rabbit would be delicious.
About 2 more minutes.
I have made this spear with which I will impale my dinner.
That shit curvy as hell.
And I couldn't come a moment too soon because I have been without food for a good 3 hours or so. Starting to feel it a little
Starting to
bit.
feel it a little bit.
Oh. It's Creed's birthday today. Happy
remember that?
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear.
Michael's just so sweet though. Like he always remembers everybody's name. Yeah, he has to sing the highest octave.
Happy birthday, buddy.
What is Jim thinking? It's a birthday, so what if there's a lot of them?
Yeah, I work hard all day. I like knowing that there's going to be a break. Most days I just sit and wait for the break.
I took an extra shot of insulin in preparation for this cake today. If I don't have some cake soon, I might die.
Why don't you just have an apple?
Why don't you mind your business?
Listen, I figured this out. Jim.
No, just like Michael is not around and you felt him not being around. And I think this is the only episode so far that I've seen that for all of his faults and stupidity and antics that he does, this one thing right here that he does, the whole office loves it.
Yeah.
They all,
Even if
they won't admit it,
Yeah, right.
they love it. And we seen the total realization right here when it came to Jim. Jim is the only one that doesn't realize it right now because he doesn't want to. Don't want to open his mind to. But everybody else seems to. And I wouldn't have thought that would be possible. I thought everybody would be like Stanley and just like, well, I don't even care. You know, but even Stanley likes it. Which makes it, hey, Michael's a type of person, but there's a lot of heart behind it. I think we've always said that since the beginning. He got a lot of heart behind what he do. Just super ignorant sometimes. Just really like going out on this thing just to be petty because Ryan then went on the damn camping trip and he didn't get to go. I thought that was hilarious too, that him trying to survive out there. Luckily, he had a friend who cares about him a lot, Dwight, who stayed with him, or his ass probably would have died eating those damn mushrooms. But then I also love Creed's. Creed is just always good. He's just betting 1,000 right here for sure. He's just hitting it every single time out the park about this damn peach cobbler, and it worked. And I just loved everything about the episode, and then of course the heartfelt moment at the end with Michael and Jim. It always works out like that. And even the inkling of Jim becoming Michael, hating Toby.
Right.
That's the damn.
That is exactly what this episode
That
was.
is the freaking Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi becoming my guy. No, you hate him too. Yeah, so I had a good time with this episode. I cannot wait to see where they go from here. I think they have hit there right where I need them to be and so on.
They're in the pocket.
Yep.
I feel like you said everything that I wanted to say. I'll just add on to, I think Pam has such a good pulse on Michael and what Michael's like heart is, that as soon as Jim voiced how he wanted to switch up the birthdays, Pam was like, you think that's a good idea? She's not going to call him out on it. Go ahead and try your idea. But I feel like she recognized it early on in the episode that you're taking something that Michael has perfected, and this is the one thing The Office loves that Michael does, which you can see at the end. So I love that little notion that, and I think Pam has consistently seen the best in Michael when very few people do. She's had those moments with Michael one-on-one, so I thought that was just a great moment for her character too. I love the Survivor guy type vibe. I thought that was fantastic. You could call all the mistakes that Michael was going to make. He made them all. And I love that Dwight was there and, you know, watching out for him. That's completely in Dwight's character. And to come through and save him at the end was really, really good too. But yeah, the Creed probably gets the MVP moment, which he always does. He steals the show because he was like dead ass serious, like, I will fucking kill you if I don't get this peach cobbler. So I thought that was amazing. And then the reactions to everybody once Creed got his birthday, when Michael showed up, and like how everyone was just like joyous, like, yay, Michael, and he never gets that type of response. And I don't think Michael even recognized it because it's just this, he's so involved in the birthday and celebrating the other person. He doesn't see this is a moment where everybody's celebrating that you're there too, because he's so in this moment selfless in trying to celebrate the other person's birthday. And then lastly, having Michael and Jim have one of their one-on-ones has been already historically very meaningful and very deep and very sweet and very like moving, and this was another one of those moments. So I like that they have these one-offs, and it was completely for all the things that Jim hates Michael, like he's essentially just in this episode he's making the same decisions Michael did 10 years ago. And it's just so good. I thought it was just so great. And I really, really enjoyed this episode. So very much looking forward to the next one.
Yep. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for The Office Season 4, Episode number 7. And until next time, people, peace.